I think first that way, then that goes in, now this goes in, and it's not. We need to.
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Looks like it, except for the fact that it doesn't go where we want it. Can only move the mouse left and right. Nope, I can't. I think I need to check the. This is not going to be a blind let's play.
That leads to the cells.
Okay, I think I can. No, I can't reach it. Okay, I'll be back. I'm not totally sure, but apparently we should only take it there, and then completely. And then there. Something like that. No.
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
That's not completely down. And then there's even some pictures in that walkthrough that I'm using.
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Yes, you say so. Half left. And when I release it, the nail goes up.
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Yes, we've heard that before, Mr. Holmes. And then it moves up. That's too far. No, doesn't work. Let's see. Click hold to move the nail. Half left, release nail. Complete right, release nail. And half right door opens. The cursor moves in opposite direction as that of the nail. There is something with this.
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
Now if I'm trying to do it, I'm not even moving it. I think that. No.
This must be the door that leads to the cells.
then moving it all the way, and then oh, there it is. Well, okay. So we had some luck. Let's see. Alright, so there he is. Are you Squibby?
And who are you?
I've come to talk to you about Tumblety.
So you're here to kill me, are you?
Absolutely not. I've come on behalf of someone you know who told me you have some explosive news about this American. In exchange, he has settled your bill on the kayaks.
You ain't no street person, you. You're a bobby, trying to wind me up, aren't you?
Not at all. Will you agree to talk?
Not a chance. I'll give nothing away for nothing. I don't have to follow Bluto's orders. I'm in it up to my neck. And the bobbies won't agree to keep me locked up here for the rest of my life.
You mean to say that you are here of your own accord?
Damn right. Only death awaits me out there. I was almost lynched because I was blamed for the murder of those poor girls who were chopped up like animals. The police put me here for my own safety. That's when this journalist showed up.
A journalist?
A journalist?
We have
I socked him once for disrespecting me down at the pub. He said I'd pay for it one day. And that day came. He said he was going to squeal to the papers about me. With my description and my tattoos and all, I was arrested at the same time the police said they'd caught the Whitechapel killer. While waiting to write the article, he started the rumour. Now the streets ain't safe for me no more.
Oh dear,
I
oh dear.
understand. Listen, if I find this journalist and make him promise to not write a word about you, and if I also agree to pay for you to get out of London, will you tell me everything you know about Tumblety?
You sure know how to speak to ruffians, don't you? You got yourself a deal.
What's the name of this journalist?
Bulling. Tom Bulling.
Tom Bulling? That name sounds familiar. That wouldn't be the journalist that Watson met at the Wasp's Nest.
Huh?
Ah, no, nothing. I was just thinking aloud.
Yeah. Right, Mr. Bulling
Well,
and
I'll be
his
going,
red...
Squibby.
You're right. It ain't healthy here.
Hey, but what are you up to here, you? Off with you, and make it quick before I take you in.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
Let's go to the Wasp's Nest.
Nest. Okay, you mean you will find him there?
Let's go to the Wasp's Nest.
Nest.
No, if Bluto sees me, it could prove to be quite dangerous. Let's return to Baker Street to change.
Yeah. Oh, she's moved? Okay, but where is that Bulling?
Some paper, ink stains. This must be the table where Bulling writes his copy.
Yes, that's mostly true. Should we talk to the lady first?
Good evening. There'll be a nice tip in it for you if you can tell me if you recently saw a journalist here.
Yes, sir. A damn nuisance, that man. And a real cad. He cursed me out something fierce for staining a book that he put down, even though it was him who was shaking so much that he soiled it with a whole lot of ale.
He was reading a book?
Well, not a real book. A halfpenny rag. He put it down on the ground, and I put it in the paper bin for the stove. It should still be there if it weren't already put in the fire.
No kidding. Are we
Goodbye,
going?
miss.
At your service, me lord.
Yeah, me lord, me here and me lord there. Can we please check if there's any books? The Boys Standard, Spring-Heeled Jack. The history of this remarkable being has been specially compiled for this work only by one of the best authors of the day. Now readers will find he has undoubtedly succeeded in providing the Terror of London. Okay. Spring-Heeled Jack.
Spring-Heeled Jack, a fantastical character that terrorizes the population of London. This journalist has some far from cheerful reading.
You're kidding, right? Now, is there anything else we might want to? Let's ask this guy. Doesn't seem to be interested in me at the moment.
Evening. A pint for me and have one for yourself. I'm looking for a journalist, a good client of yours. Goes by the name of Bulling. Ring any bells?
Haven't seen him for a day or two. He must be sleeping it off somewhere. Where to hide from the landlord when you owe some serious bread?
What paper does he work for?
I don't know, but I can't believe that he works at his rag, because he's always round the pub scribbling his useless papers. The
Yeah,
last
that's
time
true.
I seen him, he spent a whole day at that table drinking and scratching away from morning till night. He finished by celebrating, and without the help of a rich chap, he would have fleeced me of a guinea.
And the rich guy was me,
Thank you, my friend.
dressed as
nothing.
Watson. This is schizophrenic. Yeah. Yeah. Landlord.
Let's return to Baker Street. Tom Bulling isn't here, but the Baker Street irregulars should be able to track him down. Perhaps Watson will have something to tell me in the morning.
Yes, in the morning. The irregulars. Let's see, we have Barnes Bookstore, Hanbury Street, London Hospital, and Baker.
Up at last, Holmes. Were you able to get anything from that crook at the wasp's nest yesterday?
Not yet, but I am working on it. And yourself, Watson, what were you able to find out from your colleague about the sale of second-hand female parts?
Holmes? Well, actually...
Let it be, Watson. It was tiring, no doubt.
Well, as soon as I mentioned the possible existence of a black market dealing in human parts, everyone in the hospital became very tense. This silence, therefore, tells us more than anything else at this point.
However, I have trouble believing that such a peculiar dealing as that involving Annie Chapman's uterus could have gone unnoticed in the medical community, if that is indeed what happened.
I doubt
That's
that.
my opinion, as well as that of my old university colleague. He maintains that any form of organ trafficking would be impossible, not to mention unnecessary. However, he did tell me something rather troubling.
Yes.
The unexplained disappearance of several corpses from the hospital morgue. He has allowed me to investigate, provided I do so discreetly, and here is what I found, concealed in what appeared to be a secret letterbox.
Interesting. An encoded message.
Indeed.
Yes.
And look, the symbol of a certain well-known Spartaca encyclopedia is printed on it. Perhaps it will help in deciphering the letter.
Thank you, Watson. Are you going out again?
Now, I promised a new patient, Captain Stenick, I'd go round to examine him. He lives nearby. I may be back before you've had a chance to decipher this mysterious message.
Okay, we need the book. Now, how to work with this? Because usually we need some papers and stuff. Or should I go and get more items? That one. We do have Spartaca. Spartaca. Now, how am I going to work this time then? Oh,
Good. Let's decipher the encoded words in the message that Watson found at the London hospital.
okay. We need. I say we use this one. But what else might we need? This was the bench, so that's not any good. The old prescription. No. possibly might be. Nope, it's not. No, it's not that one either. Here's another Spataca. Yes, these seems to be the facts. But are you sure about this? Okay. Do seem to be like that. Do we have any bees? Okay, that was only one. Not really sure what that is. However, it is T. That might be. It's a bit scrambled, this coding. Let's see. That might be V1. No, you can't have. There's nothing we have that is V1. However, I'm going to try something that didn't went well. Okay. Now let's see. We do have H. The what? Yeah, well, I'll keep on. You never know. We have a 7. We have a G. Act. Okay. Really, really, really bad. That should be R, but I'm not totally sure. Mainly because something tree, and that one could be. No. Well, let's try. Which one? This one? No. Not that one. This one? This is not just any X1X. X1X. Yes. Okay, we need to read this one in a very strange way. And then we have plants and species. Okay, let's see. 1X. Right. That could be X1. Let's try. That could be XX2. Not really sure about that. That could be 1X. No. No. It can most certainly not. These are some sort of VV. Now that one should be easy enough. 2 of those. T. We have already had T.